Hey folks, this is Rich Hart, and thank you very much for joining me in this segment. Question for you. Has social distancing been a distraction to the platform of your business, your goals and objectives, or reaching those goals and objectives you had set out planned very, very early on? Has it led to a distraction in your business? After all, relationships with people themselves have definitely changed, the interactions. Okay, we've had to adapt to those changes. We're a people-generating business. Has disruption made a definite impact on what we do and how we do what we do as real estate professionals? Yeah, I would say so. But what I'm saying here is social distancing doesn't have to be a distraction to your business. And disruption is not a disease. Disruption is actually really good. It could be a great thing. Folks, what do I know about what has gone on in the last couple of months themselves? We have definitely seen the face of the lion. When it comes to distancing, how we worked, how we developed, how we see the change of working in social distancing. I mean, after all, come on, we're a people business, face to face. But it doesn't have to be distracting, because I believe we're in the age of disruption. And there are going to be some certain choices themselves we're going to have to make, especially planning going forward, all right, to really integrating, all right, a distancing in what we do, not only in our clients, not only in our showings, not only in our listings, but how we're going to work in a whole new level of opportunity. And so we could say this could either be the worst of times or the best of times, and I'm thinking, I'm going to say this is the best opportunity for most. So think about this. Regrets, habits, old world thinking, stagnations themselves are gone. New ways of looking at interactions themselves through different types of video networks, whether you're working through video formats, whether you're doing blogging, whether you're doing podcasting, video podcasting, audio podcasting, different ways of interacting with people, whether you're using CRM systems and different types of video systems to bring in your message. All right, folks, here is the greatest opportunity. Now, what I could possibly say, a lot of individuals won't come out of this one. But you have a particular choice to make on disruption and how disruption is actually going to be what? The greatest of opportunities for you going forward. Building creativity and looking for different alternative ways to developing a newer mindset or newer network is the direction we're going to go. Deciding not to follow the negatives and not following the media onsets or the hearsays themselves, and formulating perhaps new plans, programs, ways of opportunities themselves that we could overcome some of the risks, the challenges, choices, and decisions that we have to make, all right, to really bring disruption into our back pocket to give us some greatest of opportunity out here. Now, reaching objectives, goals and objectives, planning, marketing, technologies themselves are all going to be part of what we do. Interacting, interrelating, developing new ways of reaching out. You've heard me in previous programs say go out and meet at least 10 people. Now, by now, you go out and meet at least 20 people a day and interact with those individuals on social networks or different types of video platforms, or maybe start your own blog, or really develop the websites, or bring in video. Video is going to be key, all right, how cutting down video and really making short snippets, all right, to engaging more people in the perspective of what we do could really be an advantage in what we're doing. So I'm saying disruption doesn't have to be the distraction, but knowing that we're going to have to cope with a level of change and make some certain choices along the way. And so within reaching those objectives, it's going to be very important. So when you're making your plan going forward, which the plan is going to be the most important piece out there, or number one reason why individuals don't do as well as they possibly could in our business, because what? They lack a plan. And this planning stage itself, we're going to reach out into new different ways of technologies, all right, in different ways themselves of branding, developing different ways of spheres of influence, and opening levels of our farming communities, maybe through video presentation, video podcasting, all right, and maybe engaging in different ways and opportunities through different areas of social networking that we've never done before. So the question pretty much comes back to you. What has been holding you back for your accomplishments? What are the things themselves that we can do from a business perspective, financial perspective, personal perspective, to really engaging the goals and objectives going forward? I believe in a process I put out a long time ago called VMAPS. And VMAPS was the visual, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of what we do to engaging it from a real estate perspective. Folks, remember I earlier said it in a couple of the other videos. Not everybody can do what we can do from this perspective of real estate. We got 1.4 million in the industry. Got it. Not a problem. A very, very high percentage of those individuals don't do exactly what we do. Certain areas themselves really look towards specialization, especially in our business of real estate. And so what I'm saying out here, this is a level of disruption. And how we utilize this disruption could be the greatest advantage or opportunities we have going forward. So really start to identify, mark down, look at those particular items of differences that you can see. If you can see it, you can experience it, and you could take ownership of it, that means themselves you could put it in your plan to make it part of what you do to reaching out to people. So I'm saying, even though we still have social distancing, even though we're still reaching out and we're thinking about that social distancing is a distraction to what we're doing, it doesn't have to be. And knowing itself, the disruption itself and what we're seeing in our industries today could be a good thing. And so, like I said earlier too, as you're starting to break down your plans themselves going forward, what are the things that you're going to do differently? What are the positions of change you're going to see and opportunities that you're going to bring into play? Okay? Reach out to others. See what others are doing. See how individuals themselves are really starting to make a mark on what they do and engaging as many people as we possibly can. Earlier sessions, I've already brought out to the particular point that we engage people, especially going forward, on our level of education, knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques of our industry. But we also invite and engage those individuals through the opportunity of investment for long-term protection. And I think we've seen a lot of change in that area and how people themselves are going to look towards the protection of investment going forward. So if it's education and investment, hey, those are great opportunities. But start taking a look at the visual, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of what we do already as real estate professionals to really guiding and saying, hey, maybe this distancing is not as bad as what it is. And maybe I'm making a little bit too much more of light than what it could be. And even though it's distracting for a particular point, we, and what I know about you folks themselves as real estate professionals, we're really driven on performance. We're driven on the fact itself that we can get out there and make a difference for people and change people's lives with home and real estate ownership. So take a look at this and saying that what distancing is not distraction. And even though we have a current disruption in our marketplace right now, I know that we're going to make some of those choices to really interact with those people to make a difference in what we do in the perspective of not only education and investment for real estate going forward in the future. My name is Rich Hart, and thank you very much for joining me. If you'd like additional information on how we can help you, or really start to take a look at different avenues of opening some doors when it comes down to making change or viewing opportunities differently, please don't feel free to reach us out at any time. You can reach us at 888-966-0878. You reach us down in the studios here, or info@richhart.com. You can reach us at info@richhart.com. Looking forward to working with you, seeing, working, and developing a relationship with you. But moreover, I want to see you on top and really start to be the change you want to be and really start to create that level of ownership. Decisions are often based on the passion of a creative idea. Now is the time of creativity. So I look forward to seeing, working, developing, and meeting each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye now.